What's up, Taiwan? I'm Erika Liu with news from here in Taiwan and around the world. Over 60 merpeople made a splash at a competition in Taichung over the weekend. Our reporter Sandy Chi was there to see them flip their fins.
Gliding through the water with choreographed movements. This is Taiwan's first ever merpeople competition. It was held at a public swimming pool in central Taichung City. A total of 64 people participated in the event, including women, men, and children.
那美人在台湾其实这几年在表演啊，在这个舞台上，其实他们越来越蓬勃的发展。那我们希望创造这样子的环境，给这些表演者一个舞台来去展现自己。
The sport is known as mermaiding and is similar to freediving, but with a mermaid tail. It requires not only training and a license, but also a sense of beauty. To look glamorous underwater, many practitioners spend 3 to 4 hours putting on makeup and managing their outfits. Judges rate the performances according to music, outfits, stage management, and movements.
因为其实要用到很多核心的肌力运动去做这个 wave， 你的水下的技巧也要好，然后游动技巧也要好，然后还有表情控制跟头发控制这些。
At the event, 30-year-old Zhuan Jingyu, who has been mermaiding for 3 years, managed to grab the award for best outfit this year.
设计理念就是希望用海洋的颜色跟自己的想法，然后去散发那种自己的光芒。
Organizers say there are up to 2,000 people in Taiwan who have taken up mermaiding. And while it's still not a particularly well-known sport, it's growing in popularity.
我觉得人鱼是不分年龄、性别，就是只要你想要成为人鱼，都可以变成人鱼。
This mermaid competition brought together merpeople from across Taiwan, letting them show their underwater beauty and grace to their friends on the land. Damon Lin and Sandy Chi for TaiwanPlus.
One of the world's most prestigious architecture exhibitions is being held in Venice, and Taiwanese designers are making their mark. Yujing Huang has more.
A farm away from home. These agricultural buildings from Taiwan are on display at the Venice Architecture Biennale. They represent a variety of landscapes, from oyster fields by the sea to a mountain tea house. Co-curator Su Mengdong says the intention is to redefine the concept of architecture, echoing this year's theme, the laboratory of the future.
每一个构筑的行为都是一个建筑的开始。 所以借由这些事情，回过头来去想台湾这个环境，上面发生的各种大大小小的事情，所以就不会只是混凝土构造物，或者是只是木构物才是台湾建筑，而是建筑如何跟环境对话这件事情。
The inspiration for this year's display all began with a visit to a karaoke venue. Curator Zheng Wei was impressed at how this recreational space was adapted to its environment. Zheng then led a team to the Taiwanese countryside to observe how people adapt their structures to nature. Co-curator He Zhongde was part of the team. He says Taiwanese architecture still needs to find its own voice.
我们很多的文化来自于接收别人已经发展有一定程度的内容。 但是在另外一个层次上面，怎么样找到一个在文化上面有一个独自的本土的比较自主性强的一个观点，这个是一个蛮重要的事情。
Taiwan's history of colonization and modernization has seen it adopt and discard many architectural trends over the years. In that context, the push toward more environmentally friendly architecture seems no different. But what is changing is how modern Taiwanese architects are now centering Taiwan in their designs, reflecting a newfound self-confidence. Kama Shi, Biqi Zhuang, and Yujing Huang for TaiwanPlus.
Taipei's Metro has released its first Chatbot Helpline. The trains are one of the most common ways for both locals and tourists to get around the city. The smart helpline is the first non-verbal way for riders to call for help. Joyce Zeng tries it out.
The Taipei Metro is one of the most convenient ways to get around the city. Last month, almost 2 million trips were made each day on these trains. But what can you do if you need help? The city's metro is expanding options available with its first chatbot helpline. It's hoping that riders will feel more comfortable speaking up, even if it is more discreetly through a virtual assistant. Previously, if you needed help, one option was to use one of these emergency intercoms. Press this red button and it'll patch you through to a train operator. There are also similar intercom systems on the platforms, but the new chatbot aims to help those who need immediate support but prefer not to verbally call for it. This could be useful to passengers who feel unsafe or are being harassed on board. Through the Metro's app, you can tell the bot which train carriage you're on and what's happening. Each conversation with the bot is flagged with a human operator in the control room who can step in to help as needed. Some other things you can flag to the chatbot are things like drink spilling, or if another person on board is feeling sick and needs help. You could even tell it if the cabin is feeling too hot or too cold, or ask more general questions like how much a ticket costs or how long it'll take from one station to another. For now, the chatbot is only offered in Chinese, and it can't quite give off-the-cuff answers to questions like, I'm going to X destination, which station should I get off? But if the tool proves useful, riders could see more features in the future. Howard Zhang and Joyce Zhen for TaiwanPlus.
A huge bronze Buddha statue in central Taiwan is shining brightly once more after a year of restoration work. The 23-meter-tall sculpture is over 60 years old and towers above the Baguashan scenic area in Zhanghua City. Over the years, wind and oxidation had caused the statue to tarnish. The county launched a $1 million project last year to restore the Buddha's shine, with work finishing in March this year. 20,000 visitors to Taiwan have won the tourism lottery. It's part of a plan to bring in more tourists after the COVID-19 pandemic. Bing Wong takes a look at whether Taiwan's tourism industry is ready to bounce back.
This person has just won the jackpot, a $150 voucher just for traveling to Taiwan as a tourist. It's part of government efforts to bring in more visitors. In May, the Transport Ministry organized a lottery for tourists to Taiwan, with 20,000 prizes up for grabs. The Transport Minister says he's confident 6 million tourists will come by the end of the year. But not all experts are so sure.
入境的话，大概现在只恢复到将近30%多而已，但是出境已经达到这个5、6成了，这个是我们注意到的这个现象。所以现在有比较大的观光逆差。
While Taiwanese officials seem confident they can boost visitor numbers, the outlook for many in the tourism industry remains far more conservative. Alex Chen and Bing Wong for TaiwanPlus.
From pandas to penguins, Taipei Zoo is home to a wide variety of animals. Taking care of such a wild menagerie requires patience and passion, as Leslie Lau reports.
Being a veterinarian at a public zoo is tough.
我们在处理一只黑豹，在麻醉，我们要帮它拍 X 光，黑豹突然就醒过来了。有些动物醒来会咬人，有些会抓人。
Wang Baorong has been a vet at Taipei Zoo for 20 years, and she's seen a lot. The animals she works with are not your average household pets. There are lions, gorillas, elephants, and even rare giant pandas. Working with such exotic critters requires steady nerves and specialized training. So with those kinds of qualifications, zoo vets are bound to make good money, right? The public certainly thinks so.
收益应该会比较高吧？3万哦，收益才3万，他是专业人士哎。
Vets at public zoos are technically public servants, meaning they're paid on a strict scale. But instead of making lots of money, they keep animals happy and healthy. And because of their hard work, the public can see majestic animals at the zoo up close, bringing people and animals closer. Leon Lian and Leslie Liao for TaiwanPlus.
Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. Remember to download the TaiwanPlus app for more stories from Taiwan and around the world. Finally today, we leave you with images of smoke and ash belching from Mexico's Popocatépetl volcano. I'm Erika Liu. Take care and see you next time.